Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11, and he has autism. And if you've watched before, I always say I've painted a lot of flowers recently, and I used to paint a lot of roostahs. So tonight I'm painting a rooster, or at least that's what I think I'm doing. So as they say, we shall see. I hadn't painted one. I have a hair that's driving me crazy. I hadn't painted a rooster in a long time. Well, a little while. I'm trying to think when I last painted one. And I do a couple different styles when I do them. This one is probably a little more of my abstract thoughts, I suppose, when I'm thinking about, what a rooster really looks like. And it's really funny because I've been painting and putting them on this parchment paper and so that I can make jewelry from them. Well, tonight I forgot. I don't know where my brain is. I think it's because I'm tired. And if you've watched me before, you know I say that a lot. I'm tired. But I just put it on the plate today. I didn't put it on the parchment, which is okay. But it's just kind of funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it's funny. Silly, I suppose. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm still very tired. But we went to church, and Owen had a good day. We he has a hard time listening to me about directions, or he's like anyone. If we don't want to do something that somebody's telling us to do, we're going to avoid it at all cost. So I keep trying to get him to understand that his tablet has to have battery in order to be used. Well, he has multiple tablets because he has a school tablet that he gets to bring home, and then he has his tablet, and he has a backup tablet, and then he has a really old tablet that was mine. So he's got several, but he likes to have his tablet and the backup tablet going at the same time, and then they run out of battery. So I've been trying to convince him that he can't have both of them going. He has to make sure that he leaves one charging. So I told him that if he didn't let the one charge, that he wouldn't be able to take a tablet to church. Well, I ended up, I took it, I hid it in a bag that he couldn't see that I had it. And, just in case he had a meltdown, or if there was something else that just happened to go on. But he did beautifully. He did wonderful. So, and that, that's one of the things that's pretty standard. He does really well. He just likes to have his tablet. But I'm hoping that by doing that, he realized that he, didn't get to have his tablet when he wanted to have his tablet. I don't know how he processed that, or if that was even something he thought about, even though I explained it to him. That's not always the way he makes those connections. So I'm just kind of hoping that each time we talk about it, each time we go through an experience, he will, kind of make more of those connections, and hopefully that will help him. So this is why I say it's kind of my little abstract rooster, because we just make him do what he does. That's what we do. We just keep making his hair stand out a little bit more. Then in a second I'm going to add some real craziness to him. But, I'm just going to add a little bit more of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And he's almost done. I see how some of the colors dry, and then I kind of go back in and add a little bit more to see, because I like some of the brighter ones to kind of just stick out a little bit more. So I like this kind of it's not really a bright blue, but I like kind of how it deals with everything. So whoops, see, that was there was a blob in that. It like a thick blob. The technical term, blob. Sometimes the paints get a little thicker, and so that's what was happening there. So, and sometimes, because I generally have a lot of paint on my paintbrush, just the way I rock and roll. And because of that, I drop paint sometimes, so we just have to kind of watch what I'm doing. See, like there, that had a lot of paint on it, and that's just how I do what I do. So I try to be careful, but that doesn't always happen. So, and then I'm gonna go, let's do it on this side. And if you've watched any of my flower paintings before, I do I do a lot of colors with my flowers, and I just kind of let them do what they do. Like I keep adding paint to my paintbrush, and it is just how we go. We just keep going. So I'm gonna do a couple more highlighted colors there, and then we shall be done. Might do a flower over here, just kind of a little one. a little flower. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna just add a little more color. I think it's done. I sign an O for Owen, and then L and B. So, all right. And this is the jewelry I was talking about. This is what I make when I do it the other way. So, oh, that's funny. It should be okay. We'll just, see, I'm gonna get it all over me. Oh, there we go. This is what happens when I paint, I'm telling you. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles!